And that is going to be my Sunday dinner. Already salted it, ready to go in the oven. Alright guys, prepping up the veg now. So yeah, pork dinner. That was a big pork joint. Originally I was going to be cooking for five adults and 2 little ones. Unbeknown to me, it had already been sorted another way out, and it looks like I'm only cooking for 3. And after I bought that great big pork joint, so I was thinking either cut it in half and freeze it half, or sod it and I'll cook the lot and sandwiches, maybe even tea tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do anyway. I'm just going to cook the whole thing. Saves messing about. So yeah, I'm on with the veg now. So cauliflower, check that out, right? So there's the cauliflower, and if I skin all that back now so that you can see, and this is Tesco's value for you. Well, I don't mean like their value foods, but it's just down as a British cauliflower, all right? Comes in a plastic bag, and when I say value, I'm on about not like their value thing, their value sort of range. I'm on about the value for what you get. Now, they're obviously going a bit out of season or something, and what you can do is you can either pay £1.75 for what they call a large collie, or you pay £1 for a collie, which you'd expect a collie that would feed sort of at least 4 to 5 people, and that'll fit in there. And I haven't exactly got big hands, so you know, I mean, that's really a 2 people serving, you know. I mean, it's actually going to serve 3 people, because I've also got some bits of broccoli as well, carrots, and a sweetheart cabbage, which was only about 60p or something like that. So in fact, I think it was a bit less. I'm doing some roast parsnips as well, and I'm probably going to end up doing some Yorkshire pudding, so there'll be quite a lot on the plate. Oh, the wife's having mash because she's had all her teeth out at the minute, and my son's having mash because he doesn't like doing new potatoes particularly, and I've got a few new potatoes in a pan over there ready to cook. So pretty much fairly healthy and straightforward anyway, guys. Apart from like maybe the Yorkshire puddings, but hey, you know, you've got to have a little bit of spoiling somewhere, haven't you, anyway? So anyway, I'm going to get on and prep this lot, and I'll catch up with you in a bit, guys. So the wife is out. Look a bit. Oh, I've got the curtain shut, that's why. That's just when we get the wife up and stuff like that. So the wife's gone out anyway, that's why I was originally going to go with them, because they're going to like soft play with the kids, because it was our granddaughter's birthday on Friday. Is it Friday? Thursday? Friday, I can't remember. And they were doing a soft play run, Jack in the Box in Beverley, but that I decided it was going to be awkward getting tea done, and there wouldn't be enough time to cook that piece of meat, so I've stayed at home, and they've taken the wife anyway, so they'll probably get a snack or something out and about, so she better still eat my tea. I'm sure she will. So yeah, it's that leaves me home alone with the dogs, of which I can only see 2 right now. Well, no, 3. I can see 3. I know the other one's through there. So yeah, it's been an odd week. Weather's been up and down. My son borrowed my car, and I told him not to lock the doors, and he locked the doors and used the key lock. So now I've got a deadlocked passenger door that won't open. So unless I can get that open, you've got to destroy the lock to get the door open, basically, unless any of you out there know how to jack a car. A VW Passat, if anybody wants to know. So anyway, yeah, got the wife a case, actually. She can't use it yet. It's a few days' time, 4 days' time. On the 5th, I can upgrade it to an iPhone 6. So, and I actually, I won a case on Twitter. just tweeting out an answer to a riddle basically, and it's from Get Encased, and it's now I've had the what I did was I thought, well, I've got some cases. The wife's going to need one for hers when it comes, so I thought, well, I'll get one done for her. And basically, I've had the grandkids printed on the back of it, just like 4 individual little pictures. And it's a really nice case actually. It's quite sort of tough and durable. And it's a 2-part case, so you get a rubber insert. Just let me get that out. Yeah, you have a rubber insert that comes out, and so it comes like that, and you've got the nubs on for your buttons there for volume and your power there as well. All your cutouts there and everything. It's singular cutouts on the bottom, you know, all individual rather than one long one. But then you have one long one in this piece here, which is pretty tough shell actually, and it's got their website in there, Get Encased, and it's really nice. I'm quite impressed with it. So yeah, it means the wife's got something nice to put on her phone when she gets it. And I mean, it came boxed up and then comes in a little cloth bag. So yeah, so like I say, I'm gonna get on and get her phone upgraded. 5th, I think it is. I can upgrade it. So come on, bud. That's it. There you go. It's a little old man. He needs a bit of help these days to get himself up. He's getting on. Arthritis, going deaf, only half the teeth left in his head, and going blind. In fact, I think he's pretty much totally blind in one eye now. If you bring your hand round from, I think it's the left-hand side, he doesn't notice you there. So you do have to be sort of quite gentle with him now and helpful. So quitting smoking. What it was, I tried those little cheap vaporizers. You know, you pay about 20 quid for them and what have you. And they weren't very good. The trouble was, because they weren't controllable, I found that I was just choking my guts up all the time on them, and they were much harsher than a cigarette. And then what happened was, Matt McCullough, Mr. Fat Slim, was it Fats Tech? Yeah. He actually sent me some bits and pieces. Now again, it was like the small sort of slimline ones, but he sent me one that was fully adjustable in the battery. And when I had that one wound right down, I found that was perfectly palatable and absolutely great. And I only had it a couple of days and I dropped it. I was absolutely gutted because it stopped it working. I thought it just went flat. So I tried charging it up, and the lights came on as if it was charging and everything, but it just didn't charge. And so I thought, well, I'll let it go completely flat, which took absolutely weeks. And it just doesn't work. So anyway, I found a good one on Amazon actually, and if you don't believe it's good, you can ask Mark. He says it's a good one. Now it actually came as a kit. The tank's not brilliant on it, and it is the iTaste MVP. Didn't realise actually till it came you can charge your smartphone up on it as well. But yeah, the tank's not brilliant. But no, I'm getting on really well with it, and it's I'm just coming up a week now, and I haven't touched a cigarette, and I've been pretty stable actually. I'm quite impressed. So then obviously in time I'll just cut the nicotine out of the juice. So that's all good. Well, I mean, actually by tomorrow, what I paid for that will be saved in cigarettes. So you know, it's paid for itself in just under a week. It was It was on a deal on Amazon, £35. I'll leave the link in the bottom actually for that in case anybody else is into it. I don't know that any of my viewers are really. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna get myself stopped smoking. I've decided that's it. I've had enough of it. you know, it's ruins your health, number one, costs a bloody fortune, and you know, it just makes you feel like crap. So yeah, I'm getting off the damn things. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, to be honest, guys. I'm really you know, my desk's an absolute mess at the minute. It's just a mess. I'm not impressed. I just haven't had a lot of time, really. Work's been quite busy. I know I've got some more work away, but I need to sort this bloody door out on my car because I use my car to go away in at the minute. Because it's cheaper than running a van. Because I've got a couple of long distance jobs to do, you see. What have I got? One's 2 jobs. Trafford 100 off the side of the M25. And I might have even said this before in one of my other vlogs, I can't remember. Trafford 100 and Milton Keynes. And then there'll be another long one out to Bristol and Cardiff, which, you know, that's going to be a long one out, you know, from here in East Yorkshire, like so. But hey ho, they need doing anyway, so. But yeah, I can't wait for my tea, actually. Yeah, I've still got, yeah, it's going to be at least another hour and a half before my meat's ready. So I'll give it an hour and I'll go and get the veg on. And start keeping an eye on the meat for getting it out and getting it rested and ready to carve. Just hope my crackling turns out right. It was well scored and I put plenty of salt into it, so it should come out okay. Yeah, what else was I going to say? You know, I can't remember. There was something else and I can't remember what it was. And I still haven't gotten around to doing this video. I still haven't got my table back, which is annoying me. Deeply annoying me. I've got another MPAL product coming in, I believe. But I'm not sure when that's going to get here. So that should be, that's going to be quite an interesting one when that comes in. Was there something else? I'm sure there was something else. I'm sure I've got something else coming in, but I cannot for the life of me remember. So yeah, oh, I'm sort of like, I mean, obviously, the smoking aside, you know, that wasn't really part of the deal, but I'm actually putting some money aside this year. I am going to get a Thunderbolt display, definitely. It's probably going to take a few months, but I am going to get one. It's more to do with squinting my eyes up at that little screen now. I'm getting headaches and what have you, so yeah, I'm going to get a Thunderbolt display anyway, but it means that I might have to sort of either... I think what I'm going to have to do is alter the lamp. You see, the desk lamp, I don't want to move it from where it is. It's in the right position, but it's got this massive base on it. So I think the base is going to have to come off here, and I'm going to get a piece of chrome-plated tube to put the bottom of the actual lamp in, because it's an angled point. Hang on a minute. And you've got this great big base here. So if I get rid of that, and then what I'll do is I'll put it on a tube, and then this tube I'll make like a bracket, and I'll get it all welded up, and I'll screw it to the wall back there. So, and make sure that the top arm actually comes over the top of the Thunderbolt display, I think. And that should be okay at that. And then it'll still have a small amount of forward lean. So, yeah, that should work fine. Hello, Sneak. Oi. Sneak. Yes, you I'm talking to. Check her out. Say hello. Say hello, Daisy. Who's that, Daisy? Who's that? Who's that in there? Yeah, she likes to come in and sneak her attention, does this one. She's so soft. She's adorable, really. And now her mother's being jealous and coming across, and her brother's got her eye on me. So yeah, but they're all sort of on edge at the minute. They don't like it when the wife goes out because she's pretty much a very stable part of their life because she spends most of her life indoors, really, which is a shame, and she should get out more. So yeah, my son finally got his wheel off his car, which was an absolute nightmare. He had to buy another security bolt in the end, the tool for taking the security bolts out. Vauxhall made him buy another one. They said that they didn't have master keys for them, which I find ridiculous if that's true, because I know Ford do have master key sets for them. So yeah, he bought this new key, and basically it stripped off in the bolt straight away. And I mean, this thing cost £30. So I don't know. I mean, if I was him, I'd take it back. So what he's done was he got a local guy who was actually getting ready to the point of taking the hub and the wheel off together and getting the welder out and heating it all up to try and shift the bolt that way. But he eventually got it out using a bolt extractor, although he actually broke a bolt extractor doing it. So, which he wasn't too pleased about, but my son just said, he paid him enough money to buy another bolt extractor and give him a few quid in his pocket. He was just pleased to get it off. So this morning his other side brake pads have now been done, so that's good. But I've still got my car to sort out now and try and get this lock freed up, because otherwise I know what's happened. The deadlock has activated and won't unlock again. If I cannot get it to jolt open, when you look on the forums, it would appear that pretty much I've got to destroy it. You've got to take hammer and chisel to the lock and smash it from inside the car door. I'm just praying to God that I can get it open. So anyway, so yeah, I'm going to cut it off here, guys. I've been waffling nearly 15 minutes already. Blimey. So yeah, I mean, my wife's going to be home in an hour and a half, something like that. Things get busy again, and then it gets difficult to get things sorted. So I will cut it off here, and I will see you all next week, next weekend, or possibly before. Sometimes I just, I decide to throw another one in there, but I always do one at the weekend. So you will always see one late Sunday evening sort of thing. But anyway, that's enough of that. I will see you all in the next one, guys. So do take care. Have a safe week. See you guys.